Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the Shivering Isles. As you can tell, we are very close to Felmore, though it was rather disappointing in terms of its offering of quests. It actually only had one, and that essentially revolved around obtaining a supposedly Daedric spoon, rummaging around in the one who perceived herself as the mayor's house, and handing over a journal that essentially said everyone is crazy, including me. But I can't let anyone know that. Yeah. So it was not really that interesting, and I had the feeling that it was not worth recording. So, you will also notice, come back, that I've been to Vitharn, only to realize that it was in fact not a regular settlement, rather it was the remainder of a ghost town with a ghost currently fighting for succession, and I believe it's part of a fairly sizable quest. Let's see if it isn't in here. Yeah. I've heard a rumor about the fortress of Vitharn in the far south of the Shivering Isles. Someday I should investigate it. So, yeah, I saw some of the ghosts and was like, hold on a minute, this doesn't look like a village. And, well, the quest even describes it as a fortress. I mean, it was mostly smaller buildings, but yeah. So, I figured, what to do then? Well, as it turns out, there was Inlet Camp and Rotten Den, very close by to Felmore. Outside were Zealots, the human-like bandits that dresses themselves in robes and mostly are mages. But who's to say what's inside? Qa'Rajhs would be a good bit, but I think Qa'Rajhs are in general a good bit when it comes to inhabitants of the... What even is that? Dead treasure hunter. Yeah, I figured as much. Guy moving, got hit by a fireball. Oh, it's the statue. Yeah, that's a statue, alright. Well, it doesn't seem to change where it's aiming. Looks like a Qa'Rajh structure, alright, though. You gonna fire again? No? Well, alright then. Ow. Hello. Is that thing alive? Well, when I hit too low, oh. So where do you aim and fire? And what exactly is the deal here? Okay. Let's get out of... Well, it's not particularly hard to dodge. Gee! That looks like a sillet.
Oh!
I mean, the fireball likely would have gotten him, but... I mean, I might as well get some... Ow! Ascended Zealot. Okay. I had... Ow! Maybe taking a look at the local map is not a bad idea. Well, shit. Okay, well... This is definitely a gauntlet and a half. Oi! That did not hit. Don't give me that. Well, it seems we are finally out of the danger zone. Well, at least for now. Oh, that's looked like a amber hollow, but up close it's just yet another mushroom. If we go into our inventory, you will notice that I have used a lot, I have created a lot of not only potions but also poisons. I've actually leveled my alchemy skill up to 28, which means that it's past the threshold towards 25, which means that alchemical reagents. Now tell me two things about them, and those two things also incur into whatever potion I am making. So that's nice. Okay, apart from the cellar, there haven't been any creatures here. Okay. It seems we are out of the main room. So it's possible that one might get access here. Ooh, rotten den encampment. Oh, more cells. Yes, quite. Whoa. What were you? The zealot matriarch. Well, nothing striking me as oddities or... That's curious. Not a bad find, but I already have one. Was that really all? It seems like it. More statues. Well, as long as they are pointed downwards. That's a-okay with me. What? What am I stuck on? And why? Okay. I am quite literally stuck.
It was nothing.
Oh, I am squeezed in between.
Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, well, I will have to reload. As annoying as that is, because I can't move. Bugger, I say. Bugger indeed. Well, there's a chance we will get better loot, and there's a good chance that we are now much more trained in avoiding those magic attacks. Not even sure what element they were. Not that I suppose it matters a whole lot. Oh, so the sellers can wander these halls without issue. That is interesting to know. he's got some speed in his step. Well, he did get hit by that missile. No hits. Out of the danger. That's the same loot. Oh, so that's down below. Might not be a bad idea to take the lower route first. What are those? Oh, those are the spike traps. Yes. Best to avoid those. So they only activate if you step on the part in the middle there. In that regard, they're actually a very easy trap because not only are they... Okay. Where does this lead? Oh. Does this lead to encampment? Precipice. Well, zealots are not exactly dangerous adversaries. They have no armor and they aren't observant either. Still though, there's no point in tempting fate. Oh, he just went around. Likely he will continue to do that. Or he will come back here. Oi! Ow? Yeah, someone died. Wonder what could have happened. Certainly wasn't the fact that there was an arrow sticking out of their backs and the fact that there was an arrow sneaking in the hallway. No. Why would you think that? Ow. Is there a way to turn these off? I guessed not. Nope. So they do carry around Daedric weaponry, which, you know, for... nothing else, that does speak something of them. Oh, what? Is that Matinzor? Nope, that's just another trap. So, how did you get up there? Okie dokie. Probably should take a gander at the map. Oh, well, that isn't confusing. Okay, so that leads back, which we are not interested in. Is there any alcoves with treasure? No. Okay. Well then. Ah! There was in fact a route that would lead the way. Oh, it is Matinzor. Damn it! Stop being sorcery chests and start being chests of actual value. Small rocks. I thought it was maybe a strange... Oh, hello! You're a fast one. Been running a lot. Well, you probably should. It'll keep you alive at least for a bit longer. Though it won't save your bacon. Whoop. What are you looking at? That's right.
Who's there?
Oh. Yes, who indeed? You are dead. Send itself. What were you? Send itself. Why weren't you Staff of Frost? That's pitiful, to say the least. And you? Send itself. None of them have any oddities on them, which is kind of what I actually came down here for. Okay, so what do we have? We have encampment, sanctum, and whatever is over here, which is hollow. There's a lot to this place. Seems like. Is that or trying to burst through the ground? 1, 2, 3. The sanctum likely is the place with most treasure and danger. So let's go for that one first. What? So where does this lead? The hollow. There is a lot of layers here, and I don't particularly like that. Because that means that this whole thing is getting a lot more messy. Right, let's go to the encampment then. Seems I chose the wrong place to enter. Well, taking out a couple of zealots.
Someone removed those buckets from the chapel. Bye.
Yes, I wonder that too, my friend. I wonder that too. So, are you planning on coming back? I wouldn't advise it. You see, it's rather dangerous. If I could bloody well hit you in the... You son of a biscuit! I can't hit. Okay, so you wander up there. Oh my. You have a turning point right there. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Damn it! I don't want your sorcery potions. That was fairly close. So this place is big. Well, bigger than... Hello. Goodbye. Right. Well, I suppose using up a couple of arrows certainly isn't a bad thing. Alright, I'm not going to go looking for them. Not after all that. So that leads back to the precipice. Well, this is just a heap of confusion and... Right, down in the bottom. Oh, a chest. Ebony arrows, sure. I really shouldn't, but well, now I did. What? Smoked ballywog leg. Was there a ballywog in there? Very easy. I mean, I could just jump right over it, or I could pull a fence into my face. Young ballywog. Young ballywog. And Young Valley Walk. Those spikes on their backs looks rather unpleasant, I'd say. Will you ascend it? I think that's their highest level. Yep, it seems like it. So y'all ain't got no treasures down here. Barrels. No! No! I know this is the realm of madness, but come on. Ooh, calibers. I happen to need those. Still, there must be limits to the madness. Why are you putting torches in barrels, you dim-witted fucktards? Also, ow. You are an ugly one. So, where at what? Well, that's... So that is the precipice. And there is one over there, which I assume is the hollow. And then there's one here, which... I know what you're doing. Trying to get me to step on you, but I'm cleverer. And faster and beautifuler. You cannot hurt me. Select matriarch. How many matriarchs do they actually have here? Aren't matriarchs supposed to be like the boss? As in, there is one, and you shall follow those words, or you are a nincompoop. Emphasis on poop. Why? Well, you probably shouldn't. It's... ooh, amber limb. That's some heavy amber if it weighs a... Well, it's never stated that they're using kilos or pounds or sanctum. What? Oh, those are skeletons. Oh, they live! Oh, and it has a fast recovering period. Oh, so that's what they meant by not stepping too close to a shambles when they die. I think I understand what he meant. Oh. Well, gather your bones so I can shoot you again. All that works. Hello. Well, it doesn't seem like they have any ranged weapons. Still though, that area of effect when they die is pretty unpleasant. So, what? Oh yes, of course it's the same sanctum. Repeat shambles. So nothing apart from the marrow. Which, I gotta say, it's not really that interesting to me. So chances are there is absolutely nothing here. Can I? Oh yes! I thought it was just a prop, but well, I really shouldn't. I have problems with my inventory as it is. But looters gone loot, and I am certainly one of them. So it looks like if I go down here, there is no way... Oh, there's a way back up. I just have to find it. So what are these? These are the things that have the digestive slime in them, yeah? Good to know. I was about to stick my hand in one of them, and that would have been a bad idea. Well, unless I wanted my hand to be digested. Fun fact, I do not. So So this leads on towards the other part of the sanctum. Hello. Ow! Biscuits. So I take it that shambles are definitely not what I will attempt melee with. So that, nope, that's a different area altogether. Why, yeah! Ooh, that activated all of them. Wait, was that me? Oh, it's hidden away in this... Yike! In this mound, or it's just going crazy by its own. Oh, there's a... No. No. Well, that's just great. The game froze. Crashed. This isn't my day. Right, I'll be back once I have gotten back to this place. Well, we're outside once more. So I went through the entirety of Rotten Den, well, as much as the game would allow me, because it actually crashed a couple of times, mostly from returning to the sanctum from the other places. So, yeah, nothing too interesting other than its size. Right, so we don't have time for a full episode. But, I think Vithon is a bigger quest to swallow. Let's instead head out on the Mad Boot God's the Mad God's Boot Peninsula and see what is out in the very southern tip of the Shivering Isles. So we'll be heading southwest and then straight west. This wetland would definitely be home to one of those scalons, I think they were called. Did I hear an idling sound? Oh, yeah, I did. There's a now. How far did you go, mate? We also should stop questing too much, as my inventory can only take so much more, even with the feather spell. Now I could put on the hood of the grey fox, as one of its constant effects is a feather for 200 points. The problem with that is that while it may give me a little bit of inventory, it breaks up my light armor mastery, which means that I will lose a bit of a large amount of carry weight actually. So the 200 feather might actually not be all that much when it comes to it. So really, I don't have a solution. I don't have a better feather spell than what I have now. Oh. We have a fortification. That's the outskirts of Vithon over there. Not going there just yet. I think it will wait for when I have a more clear inventory and better time for a full episode. Well, this looked like it could be home to Nars. And it is. Elder now. Well, whatever. Okay, we got an encampment out here. So I'll go for roughly 40 minutes. That's... The previous part took, I think, 26, but... I think it's fair enough that... Oh, there's a path here? No, it's just a giant boulder in the middle of the grommites. Well, I'm not surprised. What, really? Just one? Well, okay. Oh, there's also a cave out here. Lost Time Camp. Well, it seems uninhabited. Cemetery. I heard that. What is that? The idling sound off. Stop me from looting it, did. What? Is there something up there? Making all that racket? Chances are yes. Well, if it wants something to do with me, it'll have to come to a place where I can see/shoot it. Seeing is one thing. I'm not particularly good at that, but to say that I'm better at shooting, no, not by a long shot. Get it? How close are we? There's another bend. And I would reckon that this is a root cave of sort. Corpse Rot Passage. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's and we got grommites. Well, that's just great, isn't it? We do have some structure there, but there's no marker. There are also no grommites, apparently. Well, it's probably closer to the cave. Some more of those. Oh! Well, that makes sense. They have a totem there. Where there's a totem, there'll be grommites. Where there be grommites, well. That you know. How about this then? Yep, I did hit him. Oh. Ooh. You have to go across this bridge, mate. I wouldn't recommend that. Oh, this guy is a bit... I wouldn't say more... Oh. There was something big in the background wandering about. Now, if something big is doing a wonder... Almost Black March kind of area here. So I saw 3, but I've only shot 2. That, of course, is a problem. Did I take his bow? I really don't want the bow. I did not. Right, good. Oh, they have a small collection of eggs here. Well, that would explain the totem. Oh, well, I thought did he? Yes, he tumbled down the hill. Let's see what that crystal is about. It is very enticing. There are also chances. What? What the hecky becky is going on? No! Ah, the scalon. They're big, but they're not really that tough. Like they go down with one arrow, mostly. The knights, yeah, I forget as much. Oh, reaction short. Oh, well, he is oddly dressed compared to the others. Would be an interesting search. Oh, wait. What? Priest of order. Ow! What? Was that the priest? Oh, there it is. Ah! Now, off. Do they spawn from that? Whoa! He got him again? What? Wait a minute. Does that mean that the priests are able to rejuvenate due to their... Yep, it's sure to spawn more Knights of the Order. How about you? Are you gonna get up again? I wouldn't recommend it. Huh. There must be some way that I can deal with those. I do not need to take a sword. It's only a pure one. Oh, it's actually a perfect one, so that's... what the base level damage? Not greater than my longsword, so that's a no. And it spawned another one. That's a pretty fast spawning rate. Now, can I do anything with this crystal? You want to place a Heart of Order into the obelisk? Sure. Whoa! What did that do? Oh, I can do it several times. Why would I want to do that though? You annoy me. Hold on. Do I have something that could dispel his odd face? Because that might work. I don't have a poison for it right now, but I do have bergamot. Oh, I ate one. That was not my intention. Okay. So bergamot seed. We don't have anything else with resist disease or dispel. Well, bugger. I was thinking I had a solution. Whoa. Does it? Can you sort of keep feeding this? Place a second heart into the obelisk. It does seem to get more intense. So if that works out, perhaps I could even shut it down for good. It's worth a try. Mate, you still got an arrow in you. Have another one. The third heart into the obelisk. Whoa! Okay, so 3 will do it. Now to see if... Nope, he is still electric. Ah! This obelisk has been deactivated. Cool! How do I deal with that priest, though? Well, that was an interesting find. Not entirely sure that I learned anything from it, other than, you know, they can't be shut off. Right. Well, further onto the map got... Oh! I see some constructions up here. But I don't see a marker. No. A shambles. Ooh. I don't want you to get close, mate. I know what happens. No. Come here. Where'd my arrow go? Oh well. The shambles is probably done for by now. Are you a regular? No, repeat shambles. Right, okay. So, what else is here? The urn. Flower, ebony. Oh, there's ebony as well. Yeah, Daedric, I don't want that, but there's ebony. And ebony is something that, oh, I do want. Glass wine, frostring. Sure. Moon shadow gauntlets. No. There is something moving about on the other side of these walls. Possibly an owl, but really, oh, there's a landmark out here. There's also an owl right up there. Whoop. Nice with a big slow target that isn't all that observant. Well, I presume it isn't very observant. Didn't see me coming. Whoop. I will take some amber, yes. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, that looks ominous. Is there another knoll thereby? It sounds like it. What? That looks like... those are dark seducers. So that probably means that this is their their main base. If they can have such. What? You did not. Oi, I'm stuck in a tree. And you're paralyzed. Really, I should have knocked him out with my fists at that point, but Alright, well, the dark seducers aren't hostile, so should be fine. Let's see, what is this place? Pinnacle Rock. Dark seducer god.
No mortal may enter the halls of Pinnacle Rock. No.
Well, okay then. You don't have to be a bitch about it. Let's see. Where are we on the map? Well, I know where we are on the map, but I want to see if there's anything nearby. Those are two relatively large islands here. We only have 20 minutes left, and I don't think there is a... There's quite a lot of small islands here. The water is probably crawling with scalons. given how none of these islands are marked on the map, it is probably safe to assume that they might not have much in terms of riches, but maybe they do have something in terms of hostility, like that guy. Yep. You're coming up. Well, you kind of have to. You're invisible. So Scalons can go invisible. Or perhaps they could just dive and, you know, stay out of the way like that. Both are, well... Am I flying? Sure looks like it. Okay, so we're... Would I be able to spot them? If they are anything like sharks, which they kind of look like a bit, they would have to keep moving. Constantly. Yep. I heard that. Now where are you, you fish-eating prick? So those are the walls of the fringe over there. Bugger's playing tricks on me. Right, all across the water. Those mushrooms popped in a bit later than I had expected, given their size. Walking on water. Quite useful. Oh, Qa'Rajh! Well, at least a totem of them. They are probably not far away, though. Definitely isn't a pretty totem, but I suppose it fits its maker. Why would they... Yep. That's an oddly isolated island. Well, we shall take a closer look. A rock. And I'm floating again. Could you not? We seem to be nearing one of the large islands, which would... Yeah, that seems to fit. There are a small amount of stonework there. Could be for an interesting point of interest. Well, that's pretty much the idea behind a point of interest, isn't it? That is interesting. Well, alright. What have we here? Some... Oh. Something is definitely idling around. Something that... Oh! Yep, they sure do go invisible. I don't know if they have any ranged attacks. Well, doesn't seem like it. And as such, you cannot get to me, hulking. Oh, well, a chest. And an urn. Base Ring of the North. That's my first amber matrix. Right. I honestly didn't expect that. Well, I didn't expect to find treasure. So let's see, the other big island is pretty much straight across from here. How's that for time? Well, we've spent about 20 minutes so far, so we have an estimated another 20 minutes. Oh, nice. Damn it, I can't sneak on water. Wow, really? These are just silver arrows. Oh, we are below 600. That probably means that we should switch up to something else. Getting close to steel arrows. So 659 and 611. Okay, elven arrows it is. It's a step up in damage. No, not much. Are we still going the right way in terms of the other... No, we are not. So... we'll aim the shore over there. That seems to be the... Oh, there's more stonework there. Well, you could actually bounce pretty fast. No, it was not more stonework, it was just a stone. Whoop! Really? You fellas need something to protect yourself, and not the shell of a trilobite. It ain't gonna help. So I have fired a lot of arrows, which probably isn't bad for my inventory. Any more of you freaks around? Sounds like it. Okay, what? Oh, that's an owl. Hello. Now I made him a elder bonsai now. Works for me. This island is actually kind of pleasant. If you can look past all the creatures that want to kill you and maul you and kill you in no apparent order. And Elytra! Ugly! Do the jitterbug! Yes! Oh. Maybe not that hard. Ah! You can see the outskirts of Felmore. Right, let's begin making our way back towards New Sheoth. We are in need of a refurbishment of our inventory. In other words, I need to sell a lot of stuff. Working with alchemy had its merits. Oh, you're oh, those are weeds. Venomous. Oh! I will take that. Thank you. Oh. An encampment. 2. So those creatures don't mind each other. That's good to know, because that certainly isn't a great new piece of news for me. How about you, Ugly? They're big, but they go down pretty easily. What would a bug need a lockpick for? iron arrows. Ha 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 ha. Am I a joke to you? Don't answer that. No, it's too steep. God, son of a biscuits. Get. What? Oh. Yes! Ha ha! You cannot conquer me. I conquer you. That is. Oh, yes, it is a bend in the low road. And that is a blood. Oh my, what? What? Oh, where did you come from? Someone summoned you, or? No, I think it's fair to say that he probably died on his own accord. Oh! Get out of here, you! Nope.
Yeah.
Squash, squash! Didn't even have time to heal up from my fall. Right. What should... Oh, what was that? Blackroot lair. Didn't we... Yes, we went in there. Oh, you grind. I'll be. Captain Ugly returns to his post. Hello, Fräulein. Ooh. What is this? A fortress on the upside of the hill? Well, alright then. But we are not going in. My inventory cannot handle that. If this road truly leads to the castle, to the fortress, but something is moving about. Something buggy. And the Ballywalk? No, it's a green stone in the water. Alright, you'll get a pass this time. Oh, there you are! Okay. We're also a big target. And quite easy to hit. Oh. Well, only the outer ruins. We don't have time or inventory for. What is this place? What are you? Looks man. Lee. Are those flesh golems? Well, if that's the case, then one would assume that there is something more intelligent calling them and making them. There's another castle in that direction. Saslin. Or Saslin. Yep. Well, it doesn't seem as ruined as others. Abandoned, perhaps, but ruined? No. It seems to be in relatively good shape, with most of them being below ground. We are cutting it close with that inventory situation. Void essence. Cool out. Soon flesh Qa'Rajh. Oh, an Qa'Rajh, not a golem. Well, still. Oh, mended. It's probably safe to assume that there are more of those inside, and perhaps whoever called them to this place and created them. Does that look like teeth? Yeah, it kind of does. Well, we have about 5 minutes left, so let's begin making our way back towards New Sheoth. With this discovery, we could go south of this ridge here and follow along the wetlands and enter through Bliss. But that will... sure, why not? What is that? Okay. Was that one of them skinned hounds I've heard about? Greater skinned hound. Hound tooth. Nope. The reactions to that were not to my liking. I still need to find a way to deal with those priests of order. Because them respawning is you'd think I'd say thorn in my side, rather I'd say crystal. That wasn't even a joke, but... So... Oh, and I was about to say, this seems like a border region to Mania. We'll delve further into that land, eventually. But now we are not headed in that direction. So we are only skimming the outsides of it. While glancing back. Hello? Hunger. Oi! You are an ugly one. But you also aren't very strong. Frightening appearance, yes. Probably fast if they manage to see you coming. Grand Ring of Endurance. We are cutting it very close with our inventory. But that's fine, that's fine. Well, I can always shoot arrows until I can move again if it bogs me down that much. What is... Oh, it's just a boulder struck by a tree on the side of a hill. I don't see anything wrong with that, but... So this entire lakeside have no quest markers. Right, that's... What? I thought I saw something glowing. Oh, I did. It was the top of a fungus stalk. Oh, hello. There's a camp up there, but... Well, a take to my liking. Well, that's the Hill of Suicides, so right up ahead. And we're back into Dementia. It seems the line between the two lands is more blurry. Not that that's a problem. Oh, I should be going further east. should probably also look out for monsters. You know, like this guy. Ah, more amber. Nice. So that is the path going through. If you follow it north, you get to Mania. That is not what we want to do though. It seems that the area here is more hilly and steep. So we'll be crossing through here, hopefully reach the road some point here, and then down towards Bliss. Yeah, we should be able to fit that in, even if it's a bit over time. These falls are quite impressive to look at. Now, question. Do you think that they follow the rules that waterfalls in adventure games must hide treasure? Well, definitely give it a look. Nothing there. To be fair, there are more falls here, so... Oh yes, it's a camp. I was like, what is that building up there? Well, if this is how it is, then that body of water back up the mountains must be a lake. Which would make sense because that water has to come from somewhere. Hello? Oh, you walk cycling 6 son of a... Do you have any range attacks? The answer is likely no. Well, that meant your death today. So there we have the towers of New Sheoth, I believe. It's a good landmark. Oh. No, that cave is further up the hill. You know what's also further up? Not this guy. So very noisy. Oh! It is now dusk. I feel like these guys aren't really giving me my arrows back. Which, for the sake of my inventory, I like. For the sake of keeping a high number of... Whoa, what is this? Oh. For the sake of keeping a high number of arrows... Ah, zealots! Yes, yes. Oh yes, who killed your friend? Well, now you will never know. La-dee-dee-dee-dee. Nope. Oh, well, at least you stayed up here. Patriarch. So, they were two. True Grum and Cleaver. No thank you. What? Candles. Some guy that likely isn't Qa'Rajh. Could I use a repair hammer? My inventory definitely could do with using one. We also have a couple of books that would also explain. Oh, yes, I was about to say, I saw a special looking key. Well, I did see two of them, so yeah, that makes sense. Quite a decent amount of repair hammers, yes. Really? How about my gauntlets? I mean, I did punch something. Ah, okay. Still moving east. Yeah, it's looking depending on the steepness of this hill, I'd say we're looking pretty rosy in terms of getting to New Sheath. There it is. You are in my way. And you're also ugly. So the fortification that I apparently have discovered is... No, I am not going after you. Ooh, so that's the mania giant mushrooms. That's pretty. Ominous, yes, but very pretty. Very vibrant. I like it. Probably wouldn't have it growing in my garden, but you know. It's our first actual glimpse of mania. The grass color is equal to that of fertile Cyrodiil, which is, you know, nice when it's not all drab and dreary. Ooh. So is that one similar to the green one in Dementia? Chances are yes. What is this? Probably nothing from down here, but what about up above? Nope, that's just a roof. Can I stand on these? I can. Aha! So, what is the point of that? Don't know. Well, it seems we have found the road to bliss and thus to New Sheath. In the next episode, I will meet you at Qa'Rajh, this place where we shall report in that we have now reinstalled his defense works. So, until then, take care.